This video is for any Spanish student or Spanish teacher, and it's a study tip on how to avoid making the same mistake over and over again. This is what we call common errors. And everyone, first of all, everyone makes mistakes. It's totally fine. But to make the same one over and over again, we want to learn from our mistakes. So here's the tip, and it's very similar for students and teachers. So let's start with students. If you are a student and you're getting feedback, whether it's fill in the blank content quizzes, reading and listening quizzes where you're writing out free response in that language, like Spanish in this case, or essays or anything that you're getting feedback on, look at the mistakes you're making. Create in your, whether you're someone who likes to write, if you're someone who likes to have a drive on Google Drive and a folder in Google Docs, make a chart. The mistake, and then the correct way to do it. The mistake with like a strike through or a certain color, whatever you like to do, and the correct one. And that way you have it, and you should study it before any assessment, because you can avoid making the same mistake over and over again, which is really annoying to see, I'm sure, as a student, just like it is for us as teachers. So if you're a teacher, for instance, that you're going to do something similar. So one of my classes, my AP class, wrote an essay about access to medicine. And in a lot of those essays, I saw the word access spelled incorrectly with one C, el acceso, instead of two. So I did the same thing. I did a table where I put the error and then the correct way. And if it was a word where you needed the context, I would give the original sentence and then the new sentence, or ask them, where's the error? You could do that too if you have time. But if you only have 5 minutes at the end of a class, then just give them the correct answer. And that way you're working through it with them and showing them, and you're holding them accountable for not making those same mistakes. Because sometimes they might be unaware that they're making the same thing over and over, because they might be getting so much feedback that they kind of can drown in it a little bit. So it's really important that that feedback is kind of measured, it's documented, and you're holding them accountable for it, because we're all going to make mistakes when we learn and try to use a new language. Even in our native language, we make mistakes. So it's all about not repeating the same mistakes, but leaving room for new mistakes and learning from those. So again, if you're a student and or teacher, document the errors you're making as a student and study them before each unit or before each unit assessment. And then as a teacher, do the same while you're grading. Just have something open, or like notes on your phone or something that you can easily transfer to your planning doc. And that way you're holding students accountable and showing them, here are the common errors. It's okay to make them, but now let's move on from them. And that's one of my many study tips. So if you want more study tips, videos on vocab, grammar, culture, and tourism, then subscribe to makingspanishsimple.com and also to my YouTube channel and my Instagram for more content every day or every other day. So hasta luego y buena suerte.